All right, everybody, welcome back to the Call Podcast. Brandon and Josh on location, and what a treat we have for everybody here today. Two-time Pro Bowler, Baltimore Raven, tight end, Mark Andrews. Mark, how are you doing today?
Great. Brandon, Josh, thank you guys for having me on. I'm excited about it. Just had a great time here at the Boys and Girls Club, hanging out with these kids.
Absolutely, Mark. So that's where I want to lead in. Tell us a little about why we're here today and what the event's about.
Yeah, we're here at the Boys and Girls Clubs and working with Rockin protein. It's one of my deals out in Arizona. It's something I've been using for a long time. It's a part of my regiment of how I keep low sugar, but something that still tastes good, has high protein, high source protein, and keeps me on track, keeps me strong, keeps me healthy, and trying to get back on the field right now, obviously, but just being here with these kids and for them to sponsor this and for them to put out some charity for this Boys and Girls Club is awesome. You see the look on these kids' faces. It's just an incredible experience.
Absolutely. I had a chance to actually see you in action a little bit ago, and to see everybody so excited and so joyful and playful out there. So you mentioned charity. Why are events like this so important to you and the organization?
I think it's huge. Anytime you can get back into a community, and especially when you have a partnership with a team like Rockin Protein, who's big into that. Anytime you can team up with someone like that that's sees the value in that, it's huge. So it means a lot to me, but it's awesome that it also means a lot to Rockin Protein.
Now, some of these kids actually came in before the interview, said that they could beat you in Madden. Is that something that was there a lot of kids talking to you that way on the just having fun with you?
Yeah, it's just fun being around kids. Just their natural spirit, the competitiveness in them. They just always want to compete. They always just want to have fun, and their energy is contagious.
Now, you on the field, it's kind of like you are unstoppable. It is, you have this never settle for 1 yard type of thinking, and you always want to get 5, 10, 15 yards, whatever you can when you get the ball. Is that type of attitude, something that you grew up with, or is that something that you kind of learned along the way from certain coaches or something like that?
I think you learn things along the way. I think I've learned a bunch from one, having older siblings and me being the youngest, just competing with them, trying to, always looking up to them, but always trying to, live up to that, be on the same level as them. And, obviously I've had incredible coaches throughout the way that have, helped me to get me where I am and taught me, life lessons. And obviously Coach Harbaugh is one of the best that I've had. He's been incredible for me and just my growth. And I think I've changed a lot since college to now. And it's a credit to the coaches that we have and guys like Coach Harbaugh.
Again, it seems like you never settle. You're never happy with what you've got. You're always working for something else. You're always trying to do better. Is that something that you also want to instill in the youth when you go out to programs like this and some of the things that you're teaching them?
100%. That's what it's all about, is trying to, the least you can do is pass the mindset on to be better, to be the best person that you can be, to always strive for greatness. And, that was my word to these guys today, is just keep being themselves, find something that you love in life and go attack it, go be great, and the rest will follow.
Were there some future Baltimore Ravens in this group today?
There were definitely some future Baltimore Ravens guys. There was a couple of Pittsburgh ones, but we had a great crowd. These kids were awesome.
Now, Mark, I want to ask you, Rockin Protein, is it fairly new? You said it's your project in Arizona. Can we find it in stores around here, or where can we find Rockin Protein?
Yeah, any really convenience store. I know Giants, stuff like that. You can find them around. This is something that when I was in high school, I was they were just kind of starting to get their in, and so my high school had it and everything like that. So it's been cool kind of see the full circle of how it's come around, and for me to be able to be sponsored by them and to be able to use it in my everyday life to help me.
Very well. And what flavors can we expect?
The chocolate and vanilla are always go-tos. Yeah, they have this one with caffeine. It's a caramel latte.
Oh, caffeine.
Caramel latte. Yeah, it's so good.
You got my attention.
It's like the early morning, gives you a little pep, but tastes so good. They also have a strawberry one, and they have different kinds. There's a builder one, just depending on the time of day, how you're working. They do a good job of kind of mixing it up, and the flavors are amazing. It's smooth, and there's not much sugar, which is the best part.
Very well. I'll be sure to pick up some. Absolutely.
Thank you, brother.
All right, Mark, thank you so much for your time. We really do appreciate it here on the Call Podcast. This has been absolutely fantastic. We can't wait to see you back on the field, getting touchdowns, mowing some people down, trying for all that. So we can't wait for it again, but thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.